Test. All right, ladies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here at the championship ladies bracket for the Ellenwood Eagles, and they will play the Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. The Pretty Prairie Bulldogs are the home team on the scoreboard, and your Lady Eagles will be wearing blue, and they will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Let's get tonight's starting lineups. First for the Pretty Prairie girls. It looks like Pretty Prairie girls will start a 5'7" senior. Number 3, Aubrey Young, a 5'5" senior. Number 24, Jorah Harbaugh, 5'10" junior. Number 25, Bailey Young, and a 6' senior. Number 34, McKenna Vogel, and a 5'6" junior. Number 45, Trinity Kraus. The Lady Dogs are coached by Scott Gehring and assisted by Jenny Harbaugh. Your starting lineup for the Ellenwood Eagles is a 5'8" freshman, number 4, Kennedy Binky, a 5'9" senior, number 11, Gracie Schlesinger, a 5'8" junior, number 14, Brittany Simpson, a 5'5" junior, number 23, Bella Baker, and a 5'5" senior, number 25, Mary Dimmitt. And they are coached by Andrew Gower and assisted by Mackenzie Hall. Both Lady Eagles and the men's team are in the championship game, and our Lady Eagles are going up against a formidable foe. This is a team that is big, and they have ran through every opponent, and our girls are going to have to bring their A game tonight. We are waiting for the final instructions from the bench, and then we will be underway as both teams break the huddle. The Lady Eagles will be going from left to right wearing blue, and the Bulldogs, the Pretty Prairie, going right to left. Kennedy Binky, the senior or the freshman, set to jump it. And the ladies' championship of the Fairfield Classic is underway. And the tip is knocked out of bounds by Pretty Prairie, so the Lady Eagles will take possession of it. All right, Mary Dimmitt up top with the ball over to Bella Baker. Takes it inside, and that pass is stolen, but stepped out of bounds by number 24. That is Jorah Harbaugh. And the Lady Eagles will retain possession. 7:44 in the opening stint of this championship game. No score yet. Here is Brittany Simpson. Gets it into the freshman, Kennedy Binky. Ball is mishandled, and Kennedy Binky struggles for it. It's a jump ball. And that ball will belong to the Lady Bulldogs. So up top here is number 3, now down to number 25, Bailey Young, and she takes it up and scores. So Bailey Young gets the Dogs off to an early start and some full court pressure now. There's a steal by Pretty Prairie, back out to number 24 for 3, and that one goes in, and that is Jorah Harbaugh for 3, and it is now a quick 5-0 opening volley with the Lady Eagles. And now that is an over and back violation. That ball touched Bella Baker and touched it in the backcourt. That violation turns it right back over to Pretty Prairie. Number 24, Harbaugh gets it. Gives it off to number 25, Young. 25 Young over to Harbaugh. Harbaugh inside to 45, Kraus. Kraus back out to Young. And here is Harbaugh up and in. So Jorah Harbaugh has a quick 5, and that forces Coach Gower to a timeout. The Lady Eagles find themselves in a quick hole. 7-0. 6:42 remains in the first quarter. We'll return in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we return to play, the Eagles have found themselves in the hole 7-0 on the early onsets of this game. Inbounded to Schlesinger. Schlesinger way ahead to Bella Baker, who takes it up. That shot is blocked by number 34, Vogel, McKenna Vogel, a 6-foot senior. Swats that one away, and the Eagles will have it underneath their own basket. Getting set to inbound the triggered in is Bella Baker. Bella Baker gets it into Dimmitt to Binky in the corner, takes one dribble back to Dimmitt. Dimmitt for 3, misses that one. Rebound is out of bounds, belonging to the Eagles. Bella Baker set to trigger it in. Gets it in to Simpson, who has it stolen. That's ahead to Harbaugh. Misses that layup, rebounded by Simpson. Simpson brings it out, looks down the court to Bella Baker. Bella Baker, left side layup, has it blocked again by the 6-foot senior, and it is out of bounds to the Lady Eagles. McKenna Vogel, the 6-foot senior, has now blocked 2 of Bella Baker's layups. We are back, and the Eagles have lost that one out of bounds. Pretty Prairie Harbaugh crosses the timeline inside, and there's Vogel. Takes it up, misses that one. Vogel gets her own rebound, up and misses that one. Gets her own rebound again. Ball's loose, and it goes out of bounds on Bella Baker, and it'll remain with the Pretty Prairie Lady Dogs. And set to inbound it is number 3, Aubrey Young. Aubrey Young, a 5'7" senior. And that is a turnover, a traveling turnover. Gives the ball right back to Ellenwood with 5:54 first quarter. The Lady Eagles are still looking for their first points of the game. Here's Mary Dimmitt crossing the timeline. Ball is swatted away from her from behind. The loose ball picked up by Harbaugh, who takes it, bounce passes into and up and in. Number 45, Kraus had that, gave it to Bailey Young, and Bailey Young takes it up and in. And there's Simpson driving all the way. And Simpson is going to create that foul. Number 3, Aubrey Young with it. So Brittany Simpson is her first foul, team's first. And checking in for Gracie Schlesinger's number 35, Jaden Keith. Number 3, Aubrey Young, inbounds it to Harbaugh. Jorah Harbaugh. We have a couple of young ladies named Young and Harbaugh on this Pretty Prairie team. And there's Vogel inside, who misses that shot. And that one is nearly rebounded by Kennedy Binky and is knocked out of bounds. 9-0 is your score. Pretty Prairie on top in this championship game. And for 3 is Rohrbaugh, misses that one. Young with that rebound. Rebound by Kennedy Binky, and she is going to be fouled. And that is on number 34, McKenna Vogel. That is her first, team's first. So here is the Lady Eagles facing some full court pressure. And I believe it's the first time this year the Lady Eagles have had that kind of pressure. And they are adjusting to it slowly. But there is a turnover right there. A pass that couldn't be handled over to the left side is Harbaugh. Harbaugh dribbles down to the baseline, back up. Now the baseline, up and in. And Jorah Harbaugh has 7 of the 11 points for the Lady Dogs, and it is now 11-0. Here is Simpson out front, over to Binky. Binky to the corner. Bella Baker drives sideline. Nice bounce pass into Jaden Keith. Takes it up and in, and Jaden Keith gets the scoring drought over for the Lady Eagles. He gets them on the board, and Jorah Harbaugh goes all the way in and is fouled. And that foul is on Kennedy Binky. That is her first, team second. So now checking in for the Lady Bulldogs is number 2, Abigail White. She will replace number 45, Trinity Kraus. Abigail White is a 5'7" senior. So inbounded to number 3, Young, who hits a 3 on the right side. Aubrey Young, a deep 3 for the Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. It's now 14-2. And Coach Gower calls a full timeout, his second one of the first quarter. 4:07 remaining. It's 14-2 in this championship game. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And we have a little bit of a confusion. Pretty Prairie has only 4 girls on the court. They tried to sneak number 14 in, Grace Webster. Officials caught that, so they put Vogel back in. And here is Simpson in the far back court, attacking on against a man-to-man. Kennedy Binky with the ball on the right side, looks, bounce pass, and that ball is taken. And there is Jorah Harbaugh up and in for the layup right there. So Mary Dimmitt loses that ball and results in 2 more points for the Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. Kennedy Binky now on the elbow, the right elbow. A near steal by number 2, Abigail White. Simpson picks her dribble up, looks to the deep corner, and Hannah Winget, who checked in for the Eagles, a 5'7" sophomore, cannot catch that one. That ball goes right back to the Bulldogs, and now number 14, Grace Webster, a 5'9" senior, has checked in. And Vogel, the 6-footer, will take a seat. So here is Harbaugh over to White. White with it, picks up her dribble, cross court over to Young. Young in the corner to Harbaugh. Harbaugh for 3, and Jorah Harbaugh, is having a huge game already. She has 12 of the 19 points, and the Lady Eagles are having some hard time getting the ball across the timeline, and there is Simpson, who takes it up, and she is going to draw the foul. And it is going to be on number 14. That is on Grace Webster. That is the first team foul on her, the second team foul. And Simpson gets up and in, and finally the Lady Eagles are on the board with a free throw from Simpson, the leading scorer for the Eagles. Checking in is number 35, Jaden Keith, for the Eagles. Also for number 45 for the Bulldogs. And the second one falls for Simpson. And here comes Young ahead to Kraus. Kraus clear across court to Young. Young for 3. And Young drops another 3. She has 6 points. Both of them are 3 balls. And her and Jorah Harbaugh are the heart and soul scoring right now. And there it goes Bella Baker, and that's off the back rim. Here is Kraus with the ball into the corner to White. White looks cross court and right inside, and there's number 14. Taking it up strong is Grace Webster, and she is fouled by number 25. That is Mary Dimmitt. That is the first personal foul on Mary Dimmitt. It is the 3rd team. And Grace Webster will be shooting 2. She misses that first one. And it looks like Kennedy Binky's getting up off the bench for Coach Gower. She checks back in for Mary Dimmitt. 2:21 remaining in the first quarter. The Lady Eagles find themselves down by 18 points, 22-4. Webster up and makes that one. So Webster comes off the bench and gets in the books with a point from the free throw line. Here's Kennedy Binky in the corner. Kicks it out to Simpson. Simpson loses it. Bella Baker with a hustle. Picks it up. Off to the right side as she resets, drives in the left side, and she is held by number 34, McKenna Vogel. That'll be 2 on the big 6-footer from Pretty Prairie. That's the team's 3rd. So, and now we are set to inbound it with Bella Baker inbounding it right under the basket to Jaden Keith, who steps inside the 3-point line, up and misses that one. Ball is loose, picked up by Young, and now ahead to White. White gets it inside now to number 25, the other young girl, and we've got the ball loose. Jaden Keith hustles after it and touches the the inline, so the ball will remain with the Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. 23-4 with a minute 41 in this championship game remaining in the first quarter. The Lady Eagles are stunned right now. And there is White clear across court, and now inside, back out to number 25, who gets it out to White for three, misses that one. Rebound by Kennedy Binky. Way ahead to Simpson, and it goes way out of bounds. So that turnover now gives the ball right back to the Lady Bulldogs. Number 45, Trinity Kraus has the ball. Ahead to number 2, Abigail White. White with it. Now number 14, Webster has it, and there's a steal by Simpson, who takes it up and in. So Brittany Simpson gets on her first field goal. That is the Lady Eagles' first field goal at the minute 5 mark. There's a steal by Bella Baker. She coming down the right side and off of her foot. Gets it into the trailer. Simpson, who takes it up, banks it in. So Brittany Simpson, nice teamwork by the Lady Eagles there. Simpson with 6 points of the 8, and there is Kraus, who banks that one in. Trinity Kraus gets in the books with her first field goal. And here is Simpson, and she throws it away to Kraus. Kraus up and misses. Binky tries to rebound. Bounce pass back out to number 3, Young, who puts it up and in. And now, here comes Brittany Simpson, picks her dribble up, looking for help, gets it over to Bella Baker, who brings it across the timeline. 13 seconds remain in the first quarter, and stolen is Abigail Young, takes it from her. Excuse me, that's Aubrey Young, and now Brittany Simpson with the steal. And Brittany Simpson is going to be fouled while trying to make a long pass down court. And that is on number 14, Grace Webster. That is her second foul, team's 4th. And now Mary Dimmitt will check in for Jaden Keith. 3.3 seconds, and the Lady Eagles find themselves having to go the full length of the court. 27-8. So here's Bella Baker, right from half court, up and almost goes in and misses it. And your score at the end of that first quarter, 27-8 in the championship game of the Fairfield Falcon Classic. And the Eagles find themselves in a deep hole. We'll return in 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Second quarter, 27-8 in this championship game. The Lady Eagles find themselves in a deep hole. They will have the ball to start the second quarter. And here is Bella Baker on the left side. Bounce pass to Gracie Schlesinger. Misses that one. Rebound is fought for by Kennedy Binky. And it is a jump ball, and it will belong to the Pretty Prairie Lady Bulldogs. So let's see if we can set the lineups for you. Number 24 is Jorah Harbaugh. 45 is Trinity Kraus. Number 2 is Aubrey Young. Number 34 is McKenna Vogel. And number 25 is Bailey Young. And for your Lady Eagles, we have Binky, Simpson, Dimmitt, Schlesinger, and Bella Baker. Kennedy Binky threw that one out of bounds, so here's another turnover for the Lady Eagles. Here is Jorah Harbaugh with the ball. Now she gets it to number 25. She takes it up, misses that one, rebounded by Bella Baker. She's coming down the left side. Number 25 is Bailey Young, the second of the young girls. And now that ball is thrown wildly, and it goes out of bounds. So Kraus now gives it into Harbaugh. Harbaugh walks it up, crosses the logo and timeline. And she looks off of screen of Vogel over to Young. Young back out to Harbaugh. Harbaugh right around Brittany Simpson and puts it in. So Jorah Harbaugh has 14 of the 29 points. And here is the Lady Eagles, Bella Baker, down the left side. And that ball is tipped and stolen by the Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. Here is Kraus. She kicks it out to number 24, Jorah Harbaugh, who sinks another three-point basket. Jorah Harbaugh is really on fire tonight. Jorah Harbaugh, the senior, has, let's see here, 17 points. 45, White, Trinity Kraus with that. That's her first, team's fifth. Coming in now is number 11, a 5'8 junior, Emma Hendrickson. And number 3, Aubrey Young, 5'7 senior. And for the Lady Eagles, Jaden Keith comes in along with Hannah Winget. Hannah Winget gets it inside and is stolen. And ahead to Harbaugh. Harbaugh back out to Hendrickson. Hendrickson is going to be fouled by number 14, Brittany Simpson. And that is a blocking foul. So Simpson picks up her second foul, team's fourth. And gets it into number 11, Hendrickson. Hendrickson over to Young. Young out to Harbaugh. And the ball is loose and being tossed around, and Harbaugh gets it back to Young over in the corner to number 3, the other Young. Harbaugh inside to the big girl Vogel, who puts it up and in. Vogel is the first 2 points for her. And Kennedy Binky with the ball, crosses the timeline. Takes off the screen, kicks it back out, and that ball is going to be touched and thrown or out of bounds, and the Lady Bulldogs will have it right under their basket. Lady Bulldogs leading 34-8 in this championship game with the ball, and they will search to get it in, and stolen by Mary Dimmitt. Mary Dimmitt ahead to Bella Baker along the right side. Ahead to Simpson, who takes it up. She's a little too far under the basket. That ball's way ahead for Jorah. And she saves it in and misses. On the miss was Young. Young back to Jorah Harbaugh. Harbaugh is going to be called for traveling. So now, with that turnover, the Lady Eagles with 5:11 in the remaining in the half have an opportunity here to get something going. Here is Bella Baker, brings it up across the timeline. Down the left side, takes it right on up and in. Bella Baker went right up in, and that is Bella Baker's first 2 points of the game. And Pretty Prairie, number 3, Young with it, gets it over to Vogel, who tries to get it inside to Hendrickson. And Mary Dimmitt on a great defensive play knocks it out of bounds. Number 45, Trinity Kraus, comes in. And number 25, Bailey Young, comes in to replace Hendrickson. Well, now number 1, the other Harbaugh girl, Jolie Harbaugh. So we got Jorah Harbaugh, Jolie Harbaugh, Bailey Young, and Aubrey Young on the court. And the only odd duck out there is Vogel. And now we have number 25. That was Bailey Young with the score. 36-10. Lady Eagles trying to close the gap here. Mary Dimmitt with it. Kicks it over to Hannah Wingett. Hannah Wingett hands it back off to Dimmitt. Dimmitt with the ball, looking inside to Bella Baker, who cannot handle the pass. And it's ahead to Trinity Kraus. Trinity Kraus up, misses that. Vogel up and in. So McKenna Vogel puts it up and in. That's her 4th point of the night. And Brittany Simpson gets a breakaway, and she is going to be fouled by Kraus on the floor. So Trinity Kraus picks up her 2nd foul, team 6th. And now number 24, Jorah Harbaugh, checks in for Kraus. Dimmitt and Keith take a seat, while Schlesinger and Kennedy Binky check in for the Elite Eagles. Here is Hannah, and now Kennedy Binky in the corner for 3, off the rim. Long rebound, and it's going to go off of a White player, off one of the Pretty Prairie girls. Didn't get a number, but the Lady Eagles will take it on the sideline, gets it inbounds to Hannah Wingett, who drives the right side, gets it to Kennedy Binky, up and in, and Kennedy Binky is in the books with her first 2. So Kennedy Binky gets her first 2, and with that, the Lady Bulldogs turn that one over, and the Lady Eagles, with 3:30 remaining, has an opportunity to close the gap even more. Ball is inbounded to Schlesinger. Schlesinger hands it back to Kennedy Binky. Kennedy Binky brings it across the timeline, off the screen from Simpson. Binky down to the right baseline. Looks, picks her dribble up, gets it over to Bella Baker up at the top, who drives it in, kicks it out to Simpson. Simpson looks, gets it to Hannah Wingett. Hannah Wingett over to the top of the key, picks her dribble up, and looking for help, and she loses that ball. It is knocked loose, and ahead to Bailey Young, who has it then stolen by Brittany Simpson, who's bringing it down the court, off to Bella Baker for 3 on the right side, off the rim. And we have a over-the-back foul, and I believe it's going to be on Pretty Prairie. It is. It's on number 25, Bailey Young, her first, team 7th. And the senior, Gracie Schlesinger, will be at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And now Mary Dimmitt checks back in for Hannah Wingett. Gracie Schlesinger up and misses that one. Rebound is all loose, and Kennedy Binky had an opportunity to grab that one. And all of a sudden, the Lady Eagles have a little bit of momentum going right now. There's Bella Baker inbounded to Brittany Simpson. Back out to Dimmitt. Dimmitt hands it back to Simpson. Simpson in the lane, up and misses. Rebound by an Eagle. She loses it, and there is Mary Dimmitt, picks up the loose ball, and Mary Dimmitt takes it in for a score. Mary Dimmitt is now in the books with her first 2, and we're ahead to Young and down to Vogel. Vogel up and over Schlesinger and puts it in. So McKenna Vogel with 6 points now in the first half, 40-14, 2:15 remain. And here is Bella Baker. Ball is loose. Number 1, Jolie Harbaugh has it. Number 3, Aubrey Young takes it, and she is going to be fouled. Let's see who this one is on. It's on the Lady Eagle. It's on Kennedy Binky. Kennedy Binky with her 2nd foul, team's 5th.
Aubrey Young at the line, shooting 2.
Aubrey Young misses that first one. And it is a wholesale substitution. And we'll see if she can get the second one. She gets the second one, and she will be replaced. And let's see if we can figure this out. We'll have, let me see, we have number 23 out there, Leah Detter. Well, first of all, let's get Gracie Schlesinger in the book with that one. So Gracie Schlesinger gets her first 2 baskets of the night, or first 2 points of the night, I'm sorry. And number 23, Detter with the ball. And she loses it knocked out of bounds by an Eagle. Number 2, Abigail White set to inbound it. We have 45, Trinity Krause on the floor. And there's a pass stolen by Brittany Simpson, who then has her pocket picked, and now she gets it back. And here comes Brittany Simpson up and misses that one. Loose ball as Kennedy Binky picks it up out to Bella Baker. Kicks it out to Mary Dimmitt for 3 from the top of the key, and Mary Dimmitt gets a 3-pointer right there. And now number 23 has it. Kicks it out to number 11, who darn near throws it away. So Krause with it in the corner. Krause looking, dribbles up. Minute 6 remains in the game, or in the half. And here's Krause all the way in, up and good. So Trinity Krause gets her second basket, her 4th point of the night. And it is 43-19, a 24-point lead for the Lady Dogs. And Bella Baker up, and she is going to be fouled, and she's going to get 2 free shots. And let's see what it is. It's on Bella Baker, or excuse me, no. It's the other 23, so it'll be on Leah Detter. That is her first, 8th team foul. Bella Baker, our 23, will be shooting 2. Misses the first one. 45.7 seconds remain. Lady Eagles down 43-19. Bella Baker with her second attempt. Up. Good. It is good. All right, so here is Krause with the ball. Krause crosses the timeline. Hands it off to number 23, Detter. Detter looks. Gives it over to number 11, Hendrickson. Over to Abigail White. Back to Krause. Krause on the right side. Back to White. White in the corner for 3. And here is the rebound by Simpson. She throws it ahead to Gracie Schlesinger. Up and misses. Rebound Bella Baker. And it is a tied-up ball. And they are going to give a jump ball possession. 15 seconds remain, and that will go to Ellenwood Lady Eagles underneath their own basket. Bella Baker set to put it in. And Mary Dimmitt kicks it back out to Simpson, who has a hard time handling it. She goes in, floater, misses, and rebounded and handed off to Krause with 6 seconds remaining. Here comes Krause ahead to Detter. Detter with a shot, misses that, and there is number 2, Abigail White, to clean up the trash and put it in. And with that, your score is 45 for Pretty Prairie, 20 for Ellenwood. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some halftime stats for you. For the Lady Eagles in scoring, we have Kendi Binky with 2 and 2 fouls. Gracie Schlesinger 2 with 0 fouls. Brittany Simpson has 6. and 2 fouls. Bella Baker has 2 with 0 fouls, and Mary Dimmitt has 5 points with 1 foul, and Jaden Keith with 2 points and 0 fouls. For the Pretty Prairie girls, Abigail White has 2, Aubrey Young has 9, Grace Webster 1, Bailey Young has 5, McKenna Vogel has 6, and Trinity Kraus has 4. And the overall leading scorer is Jorah Harbaugh, who has 17 in the first half. We'll return in 6 minutes for the second half of the championship game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the second half action of the championship girls game. The Ellenwood Lady Eagles are down 25 points, 45-20 to a very good Pretty Prairie Bulldog team. For any of you looking for more Eagle action, tomorrow the Eagle wrestling team and wrestlers will go over to Great Bend at 9 a.m. Last Saturday they were at TMP at Hayes, where senior Cole Petts got first place in his weight class. Matthew Cook got second in his. Jonathan Mason got fourth in his. Grayson Dombrowski got fourth in hers. And Ashlyn Langdell got fourth in hers. So if you need something to do or are just curious about wrestling, go out and watch the wrestlers. The lady wrestlers will be at the PAC Center in Great Bend, and the men wrestlers will be at the high school gym. So good luck to all the wrestlers tomorrow for Ellenwood High School at Great Bend. We are 45 seconds away from starting the second half of this championship game. And we'll get this second half started, and let's hope that the Lady Eagles have a better second half than they did the first half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final bell has rung, and let's get it started. Let's get the field set for you. For the Lady Eagles, we'll have Binky, Dimmitt, Simpson, Schlesinger, and Bella Baker. For the Bulldogs, we'll have Jorah Harbaugh, Trinity Kraus, McKenna Vogel, Aubrey Young, and Bailey Young, all out there for the Lady Bulldogs. And we'll get started with Jorah Harbaugh with the ball, and she nearly throws it away, but is tracked down by Young. And now Kraus has it, guarded by Simpson. Kraus with it over to Harbaugh. Harbaugh inside, lobs it inside to Bailey Young, who takes it up and scores 2 points. That's her first two for the half. So here's Mary Dimmitt and the Lady Eagles. Gets it across court to Bella Baker, who cross over in the lane and is fouled. And that's going to go on Aubrey Young. Aubrey Young just picked up her first foul. And that is the team's first foul of the half. So the Lady Eagles get it inbound to Mary Dimmitt. Mary Dimmitt kicks it out to Binky. Binky with it over in the corner to Bella Baker, who drives this baseline and is called for traveling and it be turned over. I think Bella Baker was looking for a bailout foul, blocking foul, but didn't get it. Either way, we're back to live action. Here is Jorah Harbaugh. Harbaugh with the ball off the screen, lobs it inside to Bailey Young, who puts it up and in. And now Bailey Young has all 4 of the second half points for the Bulldogs. Mary Dimmitt with the ball. Looks across court, nearly stolen. Simpson up and in, and she's going to be fouled by Vogel. McKenna Vogel, the 6-foot senior. That is her third, team second. And Simpson will have an opportunity for 2. And here we go. Simpson up and rims out. Brittany Simpson, who had 23 or 24 points the other night, has only 6 tonight and looking for her first one in the second half. Free throw line is up and off the back iron, rebounded. Number 14 is in, Grace Webster for Vogel. And now here's Harbaugh. Harbaugh inside, and that ball is stolen. and stolen back by Young. Young out to Young, over to Harbaugh. Harbaugh down the middle of the lane, up and misses that one. And Harbaugh is fouled and will receive 2 charity tosses. On number 25, Mary Dimmitt, that is her second foul, team's first. So Jorah Harbaugh is at the free throw line, shooting 2. Up and good. Jorah Harbaugh has 18 points on the night. First one right there in the second half. It is now a 30-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Off the front of the rim, ball is loose, and the Lady Bulldogs get it. And Aubrey Young for 3, misses that one, rebounded by Kennedy Binky. And Kennedy Binky draws a foul on number 25. That is Bailey Young. Bailey Young, that is her second foul, team's third. And we have a full timeout by the Pretty Prairie coach. We will return in 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after the Pretty Prairie timeout. The Lady Eagles had the ball, and that ball is thrown too high for Mary Dimmitt to corral. So out of bounds to Pretty Prairie. Here's Jorah Harbaugh. Harbaugh gets it over to Bailey Young, back to Harbaugh. Harbaugh with it, looks, drives, and over to Kraus. Kraus over to Other Young, and she misses that one. Rebounded by Kennedy Binky. Kennedy Binky up the right sideline, and that ball is passes knocked around and picked up by Aubrey Young. Kraus has it back to Aubrey Young, who now dribbles, backs it out, looks it over, gets it to Kraus, Trinity Kraus, who drives in. And she is going to be fouled on the ground by Bella Baker. That is Bella Baker's first foul. And the team's second. And checking in for Baker and Schlesinger is Jaden Keith and Hannah Winget. The Lady Eagles are still looking for their first points of the second half. So now Aubrey Young with it. Gets it inside to Bailey Young, up and over behind the backboard, and it goes up and over. And Bailey Young has 6 points in the second half. She has 6 of the 7 scored here in the half. And that ball is also now taken by Jorah Harbaugh, who brings it and passes it to Kraus. Kraus is going to be fouled. And let's see here who it's on. It's on number 25, Mary Dimmitt. That is her third, team's third. She's picked up 2 quick ones here in the second, and there's a quick inbound to Jorah Harbaugh, who misses that. And here's Brittany Simpson ahead, and that ball is stolen by number 14, Webster. Webster ahead to Aubrey Young, who misses that layup. Bailey Young takes it up and misses that one and is fouled. And she'll get 2 shots. On number 4, Kennedy Binky, that is her third foul, team's fourth. So number 25, the 5'10 junior, Bailey Young, is at the line. It is up and off the back iron. Checking in for the Lady Eagles is Bella Baker. And for the Lady Dogs is number 1, Jolie Harbaugh, and number 2, Abigail White. So Jorah Harbaugh takes a seat. And for the Lady Eagles, Kennedy Binky takes a seat. So Bailey Young misses that, rebounded by Webster. And the other Harbaugh girl puts it up, and Jolie Harbaugh gets a three-pointer. And now the Lady Eagles find themselves down 35. And here's Hannah Winget with the ball, gets it off to Brittany Simpson, who backs in, spins up, and does not get the foul, or she does get the foul, does not get the basket. And it is on number 25, Bailey Young. That is her third foul, team's fourth. So Brittany Simpson with the ball at the line, up and good. Brittany Simpson scores the Lady Eagles' first 2 points of the game, or the second half, I'm sorry. Checking in now is number 11, Emma Hendrickson. Simpson up and rolls in, uses all of the rim on that one. So Simpson now has 8 points, 2 here in the second half. Harbaugh again from the right side, and it is up and good. So the sophomore, 5'4" sophomore, Jolie Harbaugh, is now on the board with 5 points. Simpson up and misses that layup. Rebounded by Webster. Tracked down by Bella Baker, who takes it up. And she will draw the foul from number 14, Grace Webster. That is her third, team's fifth. And now checking in for the Lady Eagles is 25, Dimmitt, and number 4, Binky for Winget and Keith. Set to trigger it in is Bella Baker underneath the basket. Bella Baker looks, gets it out to Simpson. Simpson for 3, and that one rims off and it's loose. Dimmitt with the rebound, back to Binky. Binky with the dribble over to the right side, inside, and that ball's intercepted. Number 3 comes up with it, Aubrey Young, and now here is number 2 with it, Abigail White, off to Young. Young looks, gets it to Hendrickson. Hendrickson over to White. White dribbles over to Young for 3, misses that, up and over the backboard, and it will belong to the Lady Eagles. Number 24, Jorah Harbaugh in for number 3, Aubrey Young. Lady Eagles facing some pressure, gets it to Mary Dimmitt. Mary Dimmitt crosses the timeline, and Mary Dimmitt dribbles to the right side, drives the baseline, and is going to draw a blocking foul. And let's see who it's on. Number 11, Emma Hendrickson. That is her first, team 6th. So the Eagles set to throw it in. They get it into Mary Dimmitt. Mary Dimmitt throws it right to Jorah Harbaugh, who takes it down the left side, spins up and misses. Rebounded by Brittany Simpson, loses it. Webster gets it. And then Kennedy Binky got that rebound and was fouled by Webster, number 14. And that could be big for Webster. It is. That is her 4th, team's 7th. So now checking in is number 23, Leah Detter. And it looks like Kennedy Binky, the freshman, will have a 1-and-1. So 3:24 remains in the third quarter. That one is off. The Lady Eagles trail 57-22. And here come the Lady Dogs. And Jorah Harbaugh takes it inside. Nice bounce pass into Detter, who is pushed. And Detter will have an opportunity for 2 points at the free throw line. That is on number 23, Bella Baker. That is her second, the 5th team. So number 23, Leah Detter, has an opportunity to get in the books. She has yet to score tonight. And there is her first points. She's in the book with 1, 58-22, 3:09 remain in the third quarter. Second one is up and rims out. Rebounded by Binky. Minky gets it out to Dimmitt, who gets it across the timeline. Bounce pass over to Baker, who takes it up, misses that shot. Rebounded by Binky, back out to Simpson. Simpson for three, misses that one. Rebounded by the Eagles. Two Eagles had their hands on it, Bella Baker and Kennedy Binky, and they called traveling on that. So number one, Harbaugh inbounds it, gets it to the other Harbaugh, ahead to White. White looks, dribbles, White takes it up and drops it in. Abigail White gets her 4th point of the night. And here is Mary Dimmitt to Kennedy Binky for three, and that one's off the front of the rim, rebounded by Jorah Harbaugh. Jorah Harbaugh down the left side, and she goes all the way in and scores. Jorah Harbaugh, the leading scorer for both teams. That is her first 2 points of the second half. It is 62 to 44 or to 22. And here's Mary Dimmitt, kicks it over to Baker, who takes it up on the left side. Ugh. And it is out of bounds off of Kennedy Binky, and it'll go to the Pretty Prairie Lady Bulldogs. And we have wholesale substitutions again. Let's set the field for you. We have, it looks like, White. And then number 45 is Kraus. Number 3 is Young. Number 25 is Young, and she is fouled right there on cue. And number 34, Vogel, all back in. So it's on number 4, Kennedy Binky. That is her 4th foul, team's 6th. So number 25, Young, gets 2 free shots here. She misses the first one. Jaden Keith replaces Kennedy Binky. Kennedy Binky just picked up her 4th foul. Minute 48 remain in the 3rd quarter. Up and good, number 25, Bailey Young. That's her first free throw of the night. But she has 13 points. So now Bella Baker with the ball. Gives it off to Brittany Simpson. Brittany Simpson kicks it. It is tipped. Bella Baker into the lane over to Jaden Keith. Jaden Keith in, up and good. It just rims out. And Vogel with the rebound. Ahead to Young. And now to White. And she scores. Young with the basket. So she has 2 more. So here's Simpson down the center lane, up on the right side, off the rim. Misses that one. And Vogel, the big girl, with a rebound, gets it off to number 2, White. White ahead to Young. Young inside to the other Young, who takes it up and puts it in. So Bailey Young has come alive in the second half with 9 points. And Mary Dimmitt picks her dribble up. She looks over in the corner. There's Simpson driving the right side. And she's going to draw a foul. And let's see who this one's on. It's on White, number 2. That is Abigail White. That is her first, team's 8th. So Brittany Simpson has a 1-and-1. In other Eagle activities, tomorrow there is a C-Team junior high basketball tournament at Ellenwood. So plenty to do tomorrow, wrestling and C-Team basketball, if you're looking for more Eagle action. And just like that, Vogel goes in, puts it up, and Vogel is fouled, and it looks like it's by Gracie Schlesinger. And it is, and that is her first foul, team 7th. So Vogel, the big 6-foot senior at the line, rims that one out. And rebounded was Bailey Young, who puts it right back up and in. Bailey Young is having a field day here in the second half. 17 seconds. It's 71 to 22. Bella Baker with the ball out front. Picks it up, gets it into Brittany Simpson. Brittany Simpson turns, Looks, gets it off to Schlesinger, up and over and under, and it goes up, and it counts. The official is counting it. So Gracie Schlesinger gets her second basket of the night, her fourth point at the last second, and it counts. At the end of the third quarter, it is 71-24. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And here are the Lady Eagles with the start of the fourth quarter. It'll be a running clock. And now we have stoppage. We have 6 players on the floor for Ellenwood. And Ellenwood is going to be assessed a technical foul. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just throwing salt in a wound. Well, with that, Trinity Krause, the 5'6" junior, will get the opportunity to shoot. 71-24. It rims out. Clock is running. A 30-point rule is in effect here in this championship game. It is up and off the back rim, so she misses both of them. So the only thing right now that is hurt for the Eagles is time has run off the clock. And now the Lady Bulldogs will have the ball. So here we go. Here comes Jorah Harbaugh. Gives it off to Krause. Krause looks. Gets it off to Young. Young, clear over to Harbaugh. Harbaugh to the other Young. Takes it in. And she is fouled by Kennedy Binky. And that could be it for Kennedy Binky if it is on her. And indeed it is, folks. So Kennedy Binky has fouled out of the game with her 5th foul, 8th team. And now we got all kinds of confusion going on. One official handed the ball to her to shoot. The other one's talking to Coach Gower. They got to allow time for the girl to get out. So here we go. Bella Baker checked in, and at the line is number 3, Aubrey Young. Her first shot is up and misses. And her second shot will be up and off the rim. And Allison Ricker with the rebound. Allison Ricker checked in. 5'6" sophomore, number 30. Mary Dimmitt with it over to Simpson. Simpson up and splash. Brittany Simpson gets a 3-pointer. That's her first of the night. And it's 27-71. And there is Young, number 25, taking it right back up and in. Bailey Young is having another good possession. Every possession seems to go right to Bailey Young for the Pretty Prairie this second half. First half, it was all Harbaugh, Jorah Harbaugh. And Gracie Schlesinger cannot hang on to that one. And the Lady Eagles turn it over. And the Lady Bulldogs will have it right in front of the scoring table. And Here is Jorah Harbaugh with it. Back to Young. Young to Vogel. Vogel over. Misses a shot, gets her own rebound, and puts it right back in. So McKenna Vogel with another 2 to her name tonight. Mary Dimmitt with the ball. Kicks it back out to Bella Baker, who takes it out to Gracie Schlesinger, over to Simpson. Simpson's going to be fouled by number 45, Trinity Krause. That is her third, team's 9th. And we have a timeout. And I believe Pretty Prairie coach called that to get substitutes in. And also substituting in for the Lady Eagles is Hannah Winget and Jaden Keith. 27-75 here in the fourth quarter is your score in this championship game. And it has been all Pretty Prairie girls from the beginning. Brittany Simpson set
at the line shooting 1-1.
to shoot a 1-and-1. Brittany Simpson's up and good. So that's her 12th point of the night. 6 of them in the second half, and there's her 7th point of the second half, 13th point of the game. So number 1, Harbaugh now with the ball. Harbaugh has that ball tipped, and it is nearly taken, and it is an over and back. Number 23, Leah Detter, creates that violation, so the Lady Eagles will have the ball. 3:33 remains as the clock melts off time. Here is Hannah Winchett on the right side, down to the corner. Simpson drives in, back out to Baker. Baker down the left side, out to Winchett. Winchett holds the ball, gives it to Keith. Keith with it, over to Simpson. Simpson back to Winchett. Winchett to Baker. Baker to Simpson. Simpson fires up a 3, rims out, rebound. Number 11, Hendrickson, and that's ahead to number 1, Harbaugh. Harbaugh to number 2, White, who drains a 3. Abigail White with 3 points on that one, 78-29. And Hannah Winchett with the ball. She looks, gets it to Bella Baker. Bella Baker with the dribble, cross court to Jaden Keith, who splits 2 defenders and loses it. And it is a jump ball. Possession will go to Pretty Prairie. And 2:22 remains in the fourth quarter. Your next game up will be the Eagles Ellenwood men team versus the Cunningham Wildcats. And that'll be for first place of this Fairfield Falcon Classic. So as we resume live play, the ball is out of bounds on Pretty Prairie, and we'll go back to the Lady Eagles. Just under 2 minutes to play. And here comes Brittany Simpson crossing the timeline, and Brittany Simpson to Bella Baker, off to now Nevaeh Bowman, number 22, the 5'1" freshman is in the game. Seeing some time, and here is Bella Baker. She's going to draw a foul from number 23. That is Leah Detter. That is her second, team's 10th. And Bella Baker will be at the line. 2 shots coming for Bella Baker. Up and falls in. So Bella Baker has only her 3rd point of the night, first of the second half. It is up off the front of the rim, and the loose ball is being hustled after, out of bounds off of Jaden Keith. It'll go to the Pretty Prairie Bulldogs. Now we got number 15 checking in for the Eagles, a 5'6" freshman. Number 15 is Grace Sturts. 40 seconds remain in the game. And the Lady Eagles just hit a buzzsaw tonight. And there's Bella Baker with the rebound. 29 seconds remain, and she crosses the timeline, gets it over to Nevaeh Bowman. Bowman across court to Simpson. Simpson drives the center of the lane, up and misses. And Bowman with the loose ball gets it into Simpson. Simpson up and is fouled. And that'll put Simpson to the line. And it is on number 14, Grace Webster. That is her fifth. So Grace Webster has fouled out. That brings Vogel back in. They've stopped the clock with 1.1 second. Simpson will get an opportunity to shoot 2 free throws. The first one is up off the back iron. And Simpson with her second one is up and off the back iron. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, 78 for Pretty Prairie and 30 for the Ellenwood Eagles. Your Lady Eagles are runners-up in the Fairfield Falcon Classic Basketball Tournament. The Lady Bulldogs are the champions. Up next will be the championship boys game, which will be between the Cunningham Wildcats and your Ellenwood Eagles. We will return in 1 minute for stats, so please stay with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and here is how the girls have stacked up. The Pretty Prairie girls, Jolie Harbaugh, 5 points. Abigail White, 7. 11 for Aubrey Young. 1 for Grace Webster. 1 for Leah Detter. 20 for Jorah Harbaugh. 18 for Bailey Young. 10 for McKenna Vogel, and 4 for Trinity Kraus. That is for the champions, Pretty Prairie Lady Bulldogs. For your Ellenwood Eagles, the final numbers stack up with Kennedy Binky, 5 fouls, 2 points. Gracie Schlesinger, 1 foul, 4 points. Brittany Simpson, 2 fouls, 13 points. Bella Baker, 2 fouls, 3 points. Mary Dimmitt, 3 fouls, 5 points. And Jaden Keith, 0 fouls and 2 points. In about 13 minutes, we will have the championship boys game of your Ellenwood Eagles versus the Cunningham Wildcats. We will return